Hello, I'm Senator Mike Enzi. Last month, the Senate was focused on the debate over increasing the minimum wage. I received many questions and comments online through my office on the heated issue, with each side weighing in. Let's take a look at a few of the messages and address some of the questions on the issue. Sandy from Basin said, people have to have jobs before they can concentrate on higher wages. Congress has the cart before the horse. Don from Jackson said, raising the minimum wage will force people to get a solid business plan that factors in a living wage. It isn't always about the free market and shareholder profits. Troy from Cheyenne said, I thought Republicans were for smaller government. Imagine how much smaller the Obamacare burden on taxpayers alone could have been if you raised the minimum wage. Fran from Cheyenne, we need more jobs, not higher wages for little or no education. More of us spend a lot of money on our education to get better paying jobs. And Jamie from Casper said, by raising the minimum wage, you're lowering the value of every job and person making more than the minimum wage. Those are a lot of good views on raising the minimum wage. One of the problems, all of us would like to make more money, and I would like everyone to make more money. Money is usually related to your education and your skills and how long you've been on the job. Just raising them with a federal mandate for one size fits all for the United States does not work. But it will raise everyone's wages. Now, if you've got somebody that's making $7.25 and they go to $10.10, you've got to raise the person that was making $9 up to about $12. You've got to keep that separation based on the amount of training and skills and the work that they do. And it has to go all the way up the chain. Otherwise, it's not fair to the people that have the more skills and have been there longer and are able to produce more. And that's usually what wages are given out for. What you've been trained for, what your education is, how long you've been there, how you show up, and what you're able to produce. And if those factors are what the increase in pay is for, it doesn't cause an inflationary cycle. But if you just raise people and are forcing all of the people up the line to get a raise, everybody makes more, but somehow that has to be paid for. And that means that it has to raise the price of the goods that you buy. So if you get more, but you have to pay more, you didn't make any improvement in your lot in life. Except the federal government benefits, because you will, in the upper ones, will move into a higher tax bracket. So there's some disadvantages to an automatic raise like that isn't tied to an increase in skills or productivity or length of time that you've been at the business. The value to the business is what allows people to pay the wages, not some Washington designed law that says everybody ought to make more. Remember to check out my Facebook and Twitter pages to stay up to date with what I'm working on for you here in Washington. I also encourage you to leave me a comment or tweet at Senator Enzi. And if you'd like to start receiving my monthly e-newsletter, just go to my website at enzi.senate.gov and click on the sign up button on the right side of the screen. Thanks for all the great questions and comments. It helps me.